started in 3, 2, 1, crescendo!
Welcome to playoff match 6, autonomous period just as usual. First 15 seconds, 15:01 and 51:88 will be high performers during this time. Bumper and bumper action here in the center of the field. They're autonomous, not quite sure what to do with each other, interacting. 50-1 continuing to move forward in this stage of play. A couple of points for their alliance. Scores currently 21-36 in favor of the Red Alliance. Now that we enter the teleoperated period, the human players pick up their controllers. Their team is built over the past 12 weeks. 17-20 fixed skiers. They're from Matthews, Indiana. They'll probably be playing a very defensive game, trying to manipulate their game pieces to prevent their opponents from scoring as much as possible. 64-98 Castle Robotics delivering one note into their amp. Teams storing up, needing 2 of those notes to amplify their speaker. That's how you get the most amount of points out of each ring, known as a note. It appears that we've exhausted all those notes that began on the start of the field, so they need to pick up additional ones from their source station. 54-84, Wolfpack from Queer Economy making use of a strategy we've seen before, shooting a note over and storing it on their side of the field. Blue Alliance amplifying that area. 64-98 Castle Robotics making use potentially of that amplification. Score additional points for their alliance. Score is currently 50-33 in favor of the Red second alliance. Some bumper-on-bumper action over here by the blue source. Teams have to be careful to make sure to do that contact in appropriate areas or potentially get flagged by the refs. 50-1 Team Thrust potentially trying to deliver a note into their amp to score additional points for the Lions. Points, as usual, are as follows. 1 for the amp, 2 for the speaker, and 5 for the speaker if it's amplified. The amplified period is a duration of 10 seconds. Neither team entering at the moment. Taking a look at the scores, Blue Alliance actually just using that application, using that to pull ahead. Scores 52-52, very tight. Continuing 50 seconds remaining in this match. We'll see how these scores continue to evolve. 51-88 making use of their short drive mechanism to fit underneath the stage, allowing them to be outmaneuvered by all of their components. 56-57, only 1 point difference. That's 1 point in the amp, or potentially taking up the difference using the speaker. Teams having to pick up their game pieces from the sources and deliver diagonally across the field. Refs had to be careful to match their opinion and to make sure that 23 seconds remaining in the match. The score's just as close as we saw before. 51-88, potentially shortening up that distance. With 20 seconds remaining, we'll start to see teams maneuvering over towards their stage area and starting to climb. 3 points for every elevated robot, and potentially more bonus if they can get it spotlight using their human player or climbed on the same chain. Only a few seconds remaining in this match. We'll just see how the robots climb. Just short of time. That was all we have for playoffs match 6 here at the Washington District, sponsored by Toyota of Indiana and Vincennes University. For those watching at home, the Blue Alliance was your 6th alliance. They'll play another day. We'll see them next in match 9. Alliance 2 with only a nice 69 points are unfortunately eliminated, but we want to give a huge congratulations for all the effort they put in today. So thanks very much to 51-88.